Have you ever walked into a room and suddenly thought, wait, is that me? Like you showered, you put on clean clothes, you did everything right, yet something just smells different than usual. Maybe it's subtle, maybe it's strong, but either way, it makes you self-conscious, confused, and a little worried. And look, here's the thing. Your body doesn't just randomly change its smell for no reason. Sometimes it's actually trying to tell you something important. My name is Daniel. Trust me, I am a doc. If you are someone who is curious about medical mysteries, make sure to hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if this helps you out. And today we're diving into a topic most people think about, but almost nobody talks about openly. Why does your body smell different than usual? And when should you just switch deodorant? Versus when should you actually pay attention and take action? Because here's what most people don't realize. Body odor isn't just about sweat. It's about bacteria, hormones, metabolism, nutrition, stress, and sometimes even serious medical conditions. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to decode what your body might be signaling. Reason 1. Dehydration is changing your chemistry. Let's start with something simple that surprises almost everyone. Water. Now, you might be thinking, come on, Daniel, how can not drinking enough water make me smell? Here's what most people don't realize. When you're dehydrated, your sweat becomes more concentrated. Normally, sweat is mostly water with a small amount of salt and waste products. But when your body doesn't have enough water to work with, those waste products become more powerful, more pungent, and more noticeable. This is where it gets really interesting. Dehydration can actually make your sweat smell more like ammonia, especially after exercise or a long day. That's because your body starts breaking down protein for energy, releasing nitrogen as a byproduct. According to studies on hydration and metabolism, even mild dehydration can reduce your body's ability to flush out toxins efficiently. So instead of leaving through your urine, some of that waste starts coming out through your skin. And suddenly, you're wondering why you smell off, even though you didn't do anything differently. Solution. Here's the practical fix. Don't just sip water when you're thirsty. Build hydration into your day. Aim for clear or pale yellow urine as your baseline indicator. Add electrolytes if you sweat a lot or exercise regularly. And try starting your morning with a full glass of water before coffee. Small change, big impact. Reason 2. Hormones are rewriting your scent. Look, this one is huge, and most people never connect the dots. Your hormones can completely change the way you smell. Here's what most people don't realize. Your sweat itself is almost odorless. The smell comes from bacteria breaking down the proteins and fats in your sweat. And hormones change what's inside that sweat. This is why teenagers often have stronger body odor during puberty. It's also why many women notice changes in their scent during their menstrual cycle, pregnancy, or menopause. And yes, men experience this too, especially during periods of high stress or testosterone fluctuations. This is where it gets really interesting. Stress hormones like cortisol can activate your apocrine sweat glands, which produce a thicker, more protein-rich sweat. That's basically a buffet for odor-causing bacteria. Studies in psychophysiology have shown that stress sweat actually smells different than exercise sweat. It's sharper, stronger, more noticeable. So if your life has been more stressful than usual and your body smells different, that's not a coincidence. Solution. Start by managing the source, not just the symptom. Daily stress breaks. Even 5 minutes of deep breathing can reduce cortisol levels. Regular sleep stabilizes hormone production, and gentle exercise helps regulate stress-related sweat responses. Reason 3. What you eat is literally coming out of your skin. Okay, this one always gets people's attention because, yes, your diet can absolutely change how you smell. Now, you might be thinking, I know about garlic and onions, but it goes way deeper than that. Here's what most people don't realize. Certain foods release sulfur-containing compounds that get absorbed into your bloodstream. Those compounds don't just leave through your breath. They also come out through your pores. Foods like garlic, onions, red meat, alcohol, and even asparagus can change your body's scent for hours or sometimes days. This is where it gets really interesting. Low-carb or keto-style diets can also make your body smell different. When your body burns fat instead of carbohydrates, it produces ketones. One of those ketones, acetone, can give your sweat and breath a slightly sweet or fruity smell. That might sound harmless, but if it's strong and persistent, it can be a sign your metabolism is working overtime. Solution. Try a simple food experiment. For 3 days, reduce sulfur-heavy foods, alcohol, and ultra-processed meals. Increase fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Then pay attention to any changes in how your body smells. Your nose can sometimes be the best nutrition tracker you have. Reason 4. Your skin's microbiome is out of balance. Now this one feels almost like science fiction, but it's very real. Your skin is covered in trillions of bacteria, and before you panic, most of them are actually helping you. They protect your skin, fight off harmful microbes, and keep things balanced. But here's what most people don't realize. When that balance gets disrupted, odor can change fast. Overwashing, using harsh soaps, or constantly switching deodorants can kill off the good bacteria. That creates space for odor-causing bacteria to take over. This is where it gets really interesting. Antibacterial soaps don't just remove bad bacteria, they remove all bacteria. And when everything grows back, the strongest and often smelliest bacteria tend to win. That's why some people notice they smell worse after switching to a new aggressive hygiene routine. Solution: go gentle. Use mild, fragrance-free soaps for most of your body. Avoid scrubbing your underarms aggressively every shower, and give your skin time to rebalance. Sometimes less is actually more. Reason 5. Infections can change your natural scent. Now, let's talk about something a little more serious: infections. Here's what most people don't realize. Bacteria and yeast produce their own waste products, and those waste products can have very specific, very noticeable smells. For example, fungal infections often create a musty or sour odor. Bacterial skin infections can smell sweet, rotten, or even metallic. This is especially important in warm, moist areas like the feet, underarms, and groin. This is where it gets really interesting. Some urinary tract infections can change the smell of your sweat and urine at the same time, and many people don't connect the two. According to clinical data, persistent, unusual odors combined with itching, redness, or discomfort are often early signs of infection. Solution: pay attention to patterns. If the smell is localized, persistent, and paired with skin changes, it's time to get checked. Early treatment is usually simple. Ignoring it can make things much more complicated. Reason 6. Medications are altering your body chemistry. This one catches a lot of people off guard. Your medication might be changing how you smell. Here's what most people don't realize. Many drugs are processed through your liver and kidneys, but some of their byproducts leave through your sweat. Antidepressants, pain medications, hormone treatments, and even some supplements can alter your natural scent. This is where it gets really interesting. Some medications increase sweating as a side effect. More sweat means more fuel for bacteria, and that can amplify odor even if the drug itself isn't smelly. Solution: check the side effects of anything you're taking regularly. If you notice changes after starting a new medication, talk to your doctor instead of just switching hygiene products. Sometimes a small dosage adjustment makes a big difference. Reason 7. Hidden medical conditions are sending signals. Now, this is the one I really want you to pay attention to, because sometimes smell isn't just about comfort, it's about health. Here's what most people don't realize. Certain medical conditions can change the way your body smells in very specific ways. For example, uncontrolled diabetes can cause a sweet, fruity smell due to high ketone levels. Liver disease can create a musty or sulfur-like odor. Kidney problems can lead to an ammonia-like scent. This is where it gets really interesting. In many cases, people notice changes in body odor before they notice other symptoms. Your body is incredibly good at sending early warning signs. We just don't always know how to listen. Solution: if a new, unusual smell is persistent and unexplained, don't ignore it. Schedule a basic checkup. Ask for blood work. Rule out the big things. Peace of mind is always worth it. So let's recap. If your body smells different than usual, it could be dehydration, hormones, diet, skin bacteria imbalance, infection, medication side effects, or an underlying medical condition. The good news? Most of these are completely manageable once you know what you're dealing with. Start simple. Drink more water. Pay attention to stress and sleep. Notice what you're eating. And listen to what your body is telling you. Because here's the thing, your body isn't trying to embarrass you. It's trying to communicate. Look, you deserve to feel confident in your own skin. You deserve to walk into a room without second-guessing yourself. And most importantly, you deserve to understand how your body works. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. I post medical insights that are practical, easy to understand, and sometimes even surprising, so you don't want to miss out. And remember, small changes, done consistently, can completely transform how you feel, how you function, and how you show up in the world. Trust me, you've got this.